a falling star. When you make a wish, ooh, just remember luck is no such thing. One man succeeds while another man fails. Why is it then, you ask, the stars up above, the planets of light, who controls your very soul? From the beginning of birth and throughout eternity, that's the stars up above.
Just ask them.
Ooh,
Just ask them.
the planets of light, who controls your very soul?
Coming to you live from New York City, from the studios of Manhattan Neighborhood Network in Midtown Manhattan. You're watching Astrology Numerology Now for Monday, January 28th, 2019. I'm your host, you already know. This is Z Starman, bringing you the latest astrology, numerology news and information. As I always said for the last 11 years on this network, real astrology, real numerology in real time. If you want to join the conversation, if you want to talk astrology, you want to talk numerology, if you want to talk about your husband, your job, your career, your children, give me a call right now. 212-757-1393 is the number to call. Again, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Give me a call right now, 212-757-1393. Get in line. Lines are getting ready to fill up. Now, this is our second live telecast of 2019 because of our scheduling. We usually tape on Monday night, but in the last month, Monday nights have been legal holidays here on Astrology Numerology Now. So, I want to say hello to all my viewers who've been calling me saying, we're getting the same show, we're getting the same show. All my viewers on the BCAT channel in Brooklyn, New York City, BK all day and all night too. Welcome to Astrology Numerology Now. Now, we're going to start off the show. I have to, before I even start with the astrology, numerology, news and information, I just want to wish my sister Dolores Pinckney Hart a speedy recovery. She's got diabetes problems and heart problems, and she was admitted to the ICU in North Bronx Hospital a couple of hours ago. So Dolores, if you're watching, sis, I love you, and you're going to be all right. You're going to come out of this, and I'm going to come see you real soon. Love you, Dolores. Now, for the latest astrology news and information. Happy birthday to all the Aquarians right now. We are in Aquarius season. This is our first show of Aquarius season. Aquarius season began on January 20th, and it's going to be there until February 18th, 2019. There you see the symbols for Aquarius. Now, hold it right there, control room. Now, Aquarius is the water bearer. A lot of people think Aquarius is an air sign. In actuality, it's a water sign. So that's the urn you see in Aquarius constellations and the water of truth coming out of the urn. I really love this picture. So Aquarius is an air sign, like Gemini, like Libra, like Aquarius. They're all air signs. Air signs rule mentality, and the sun is in the sign of Aquarius until the 18th of February. That's when the sun is in the sign of Aquarius until the 18th of February. Now, we also look at Native American symbols and signs, and in Native American astrology, the Aquarius or the otter is the symbol for Aquarius. You know, otters are all over the place, and they're up and down, and they're very feisty, but they're very smart animals also. So Aquarian season, its Native American animal sign is the otter. 212-757-1393 is the number to call. If you're calling or if you're watching the show on www.mnn.org from wherever in the country, give me a call right now. This is your chance to talk to Z Starman, to get a live astrology, numerology reading and consultation. Now, we talk about animal symbols, and on February 5th, next Tuesday, we're going to begin Chinese New Year. And Chinese New Year begins with the year of the pig or the year of the boar. In some cultures, they call it the boar, the year of the pig. Now, Chinese New Year's or your animal year begins if you're born in the years 1947, 1959, 1971. It comes around once every 12 years, your animal sign. So if you're turning 12, 24, 36, 48, this is your year. You're the year of the boar now. Let's show them that graphic one more time, control room. Let's show it to them one more time. Now, a lot of people think the Chinese New Year begins on January 1st for whatever reason, but the Chinese New Year always begins on the new moon in Aquarius. And that can be at any date in history. I remember a couple of years ago, the Chinese New Year began on February 18th, because that's when we had the new moon. When the sun and the moon come together, that's when the Chinese New Year begins in the sign of Aquarius. See, a lot of holidays and celebrations are lunar holidays. Ramadan, I can think of Yom Kippur, a lot of Jewish holidays, and a lot of other cultures. It's based on the cycle of the moon. So just like any other aspect, new moon season in Aquarius is the beginning of the year of the boar or the year of the pig, and that vibration of that animal. You know, pigs, they're very loyal, they're very friendly, and they're a little messy at times, they're all over the place, and black people like them, and a lot of Latino people like to eat them. I don't eat pork, but yeah, I wonder why people like pork and the pig so much, because he's a friendly creature. Pigs don't bother anybody. They're very loyal. They're very kind, gentle animals. So if you're born in 1947, 1959, 1971, 1983, your animal year is about to come back around. 212-757-1393 is the number to call. Now, speaking of lunar cycles, we're going to show you a picture of the new moon. Now, the new moon begins actually on February 4th. The new moon is in the sign of Aquarius on February 4th. Do we have that graphic? New moon in Aquarius on February 4th. So that's when the sun and the moon, there it is, that's when the sun and the moon come together at the same time. This is when the moon is hidden from the heavens. It's hidden from the sky and you can't see it until a couple of days after we get that crescent moon. So the sun and moon are in the sign of Aquarius come February 5th. What does that mean? What does that mean with the sun and the moon in the sign of Aquarius? I'm in camera 4. Aquarius, since it's Aquarius season, Aquarians are ruled by the planet Uranus. Right, Stanley? Stanley is our audio person in the control room. Aquarians are ruled by the planet Uranus or Uranus. And the interesting thing about Uranus is that Uranus rotates around the zodiac on its side. So its north and south poles run from east to west. It runs from east to west. Let's say the Earth's north and south pole, minus a 23-degree tilt, it runs straight up and down. But Aquarius zigzags around the zodiac at its own speed, at its own power. Now you see it and now you don't. So that's the eccentricity of Aquarian people. They're all over the place. They're geniuses for the most part, like Oprah Winfrey. And tomorrow's her birthday. Happy birthday, Oprah. You know, you can call Dietrich and pick up the show, whatever you want to. Michael Jordan's Aquarius. Bob Marley's Aquarius. Thomas Edison is Aquarius. So they have that eccentricity, that that electricity, shocking type of energy. They change the world, most Aquarian people. So the new moon is in the sign of Aquarius on February 4th. Let's show them again, Rhonda. The new moon is in the sign of Aquarius on February 4th. Watch out for all the new and exciting changes that begin that day, and that's a week from today, this Monday, the moon being in the sign of Aquarius. Good news for all the air signs like Gemini, like Cancer, like Libra, like any of the air signs. This is a great time for you if you are one of the air signs, once again, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, if you have Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini rising in your astrology chart. 212-757-1393. We are live from New York City. If you're a Manhattan Neighborhood Network subscriber, you can turn your channel and watch the show on channel 1993 of your Spectrum television, or your Spectrum. If your network is Spectrum, you can turn to channel 1993 and watch the show in high definition. We're one of the few public access stations that has a high definition channel, and you can see how good I look on camera in a better screen. 212-757-1393 is the number to call to talk astrology. Get to understand yourself from an astrology and numerology point of view. Astrology and religion, they're not the same. Some of my clients are Muslim people, Jewish people, Christian people. They're from all walks of life and lifestyles. Know who you are from an astrology point of view. The most successful people know their sun sign, their moon sign, and their rising sign. Now, since the name of the show is Astrology Numerology Now, we want to talk numbers, and I'm looking at my paper here. I think I may have put something out of order here, but February, since we're almost up on February 2019 will be a number 5 personal year, or 5 universal month. There it is, the number 5. How do we get that? Now, numerology-wise, 2019 is a number 3. Let's add 2019. 0 plus 2 plus 0 is 2, plus 1 is 3, plus 9 is 12. And we're going to reduce that to a single number, and we're going to add it on to February, which is the second month. So February is a 5 universal month. The 5 is the number of changes. A lot of people who are born on the 5th, the 14th, or the 23rd of the month, it's a good vibrational month for you. Overall, 2019, this is a number 3 universal year. So we're in a year of creativity. We're in a year of socializing. There it is. I don't know why I didn't see it before. We're in the number 3 personal year, 2019. 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 9 equals 12. And we reduce that to a single number. 1 plus 2 equals number 3. So it's a year of creativity. It's a year of, if you're a performing artist, it's a very good year also to, get that script out or get that song out. Or if you've been locked up in the house for the last couple of years, get out and enjoy yourself. Now, all 3 years are in a great year, and one 3 year I can think of in particular is 9/11. 9/11 was in 2001. 2 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1 equals 3 also. So there are some times, and 3s can be very difficult. If you look at the number 3 itself, the curves in it, so it curves in, curves back, curves in again, and 3 is a good number for socialization, but sometimes it can be very tragic also. Jeff sounded like a prank call. Thank you, control room, for catching that. Sometimes we get people who have nothing better to do than support Donald Trump and give prank calls. 212-757-1393 is the number to call. I'm looking at Arlene to see if we have another call. Arlene, do we have another call? Not another call. There's still time to call into the show. Let's talk about the positions of some of the planets right now. Now, beginning on February 3rd, Venus will be in the sign of Capricorn. Venus is the planet of love, money, material things, and now it's sort of kind of Capricorn's turn to accumulate wealth, money, love, not to be too indulgent in things, you know, because Venus and Capricorn, Venus is, again, love, money, and how you feel about aesthetic beauty and things like that. But Venus in Capricorn can be rough. Venus in Capricorn can make, or Capricorn can make Venus heartless and emotionless. So with this economy the way it is, with this man who's in the White House, the fake president, it's getting ready to get rough over the next couple of weeks with Venus in Capricorn. One thing that the president or the fake president does, I mean, he does things that hurt people. And with Venus in Capricorn, we have to arm ourselves against all the pain and emotional pain that we have to go through in Venus in Capricorn. But now it's going to help some people. It's going to help some people and some of the other earth signs like Taurus, like Virgo. So Venus in Capricorn, wherever it is in your chart, if you're a Virgo or a Taurus, or also a Capricorn, another earth sign, you'll start to get a little bit of energy. But again, planets, the energy of planets change from one sign to the next sign. When Venus is in the sign of Capricorn, things can be a little rough. So watch out for Venus in the sign of Capricorn coming up February 3rd, 2019 to March 1st, 2019. We're live. Where are my callers this evening? 212-757-1393 is the number to call. Sometimes we have a bunch of callers. Sometimes people just want to listen. And that's what I want you to do. I just want you to listen. I may not be talking to you, but I'm talking about you. My brand, Z Starman's brand of astrology, is to help you to understand how the planets and the numbers are moving and spinning and turning. I'm not asking you to give up your religion or your faith, but include a little astrology in your life. Include a little numerology in your life, because all Capricorns are different, all Aquariuses, all Pisces, all Scorpios, all Taurus. Everybody is different. Just like we're for most part, people who live in the United States, we're all Americans. So astrology asks the question, what kind of Taurus are you? What kind of Virgo or Gemini or Libra? What kind of person are you? What makes you tick as a human being from an astrology and numerology point of view? Understand yourself today from an astrology point of view. Arlene, our production floor manager, is telling me we have a phone call. Caller, you're on live television from New York City with Z Starman.
Good evening, Z Starman. This is Sandra, your neighbor. How are you?
Fix her sound, Stanley. Turn her up a little bit. Hi, who is this?
This is your neighbor, Sandra. How are you?
Hey, Sandra. How are you?
I'm blessed.
Have we spoken? Yeah, I was just ready to say, Sandra, have we spoken in 2019? You know, it's hard to believe it's 2019.
No, we have not.
That's right. That's right. How can I help you tonight, Sandra?
Okay, my birthday is March 13th, 1958. I don't know much at all. I wanted to know what is my sun, moon, and rising sign.
Okay.
And I would like to also know what does this year look like for me financially.
Okay, we're going to try to answer that question. If you want to talk to me live from New York, just like Sandra is, and I'm about to drop her some information about herself from an astrology point of view. If this computer is working tonight, let's see here. We're going to talk with Sandra. Well, that comes up, Sandra. I just want you to know from a numerology point of view, this is a number one personal year. This is
What does that mean?
this is a number one personal year. What do I mean by that? We're going to take your birthday, March 13th. March 13th. Now, March 13th totals 7. 3 plus 1 plus 3 equals 7. Now, we're going to add it onto the current year of 2019. We're going to take a shortcut. 2019 is a 3. So we got 7 for your month and date of birth plus 3 for the this year, 2019 being 3 year. So we add 7 and 3, it's 10, and we reduce that to a single number, and that number is 1. This is a year of new beginnings for you, Sandra. I'm trying to get this thing to come up online so we can look at your planets a little bit. But this is a year for you to sort of kind of like start all over again.
I believe that.
I'm sorry?
I said, I believe that.
Now, in numerology, we do cycles of 1 through 9. 1 through 9. Last year, 2018, was a 9 year. This year is a number 1 year. So it's about doing things, it's about changing your lifestyle if you have to, or getting rid of people, places, and things that you don't need anymore.
Okay.
So if you can imagine sort of kind of like 2019 being, let's say you're a farmer and you have this acre of land, and after you soil it, toil it and till it, what are you going to do with it? What kind of seeds are you planting for the next 9 years? What are you going to plant? Are you going to plant corn, crop, good health, a better job, a love life? So what are you planting into the year for 2019? And if anybody else out there's birthday adds up to the number 7, like Sandra, let's say May 2nd or June 1st, or let's say February 5th, that adds up to the number 7. And when you add the 3 onto it, it totals the number 10. 1 plus 0 equals 1. So if your month and date of birth adds up to the number 7, just add 3 onto it, and you are also having a number 1 personal year. In one personal year, it's about starting all over again, making plans. Sandra, I got to go. They're telling me we're running out of time.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you, dear.
And I enjoy the show. Have a blessed evening.
Thank you for watching. That was Sandra, my neighbor, one of my neighbors, are watching the show. She always watches the show. And Sandra, thank you for watching. Now, before we leave the air, it's not about me giving readings all the time. It's not about me giving readings. It's about giving you the information so you can carry on when you don't see Z-Star Man. So just telling you a couple of other planets, and I want to talk about the planet Mercury real quick. And if you're Aquarius or Pisces, keep it locked right where it is so you can learn this. Mercury's in the sign of Aquarius. Mercury, there it is. On the left-hand side, that's the symbol, that's the astrological symbol for Mercury. Mercury's the planet of thinking and thoughts. And Aquarius, once again, it's about eccentricity and originality. So Mercury's going to be in Aquarius from January 24 to February 10th. Mercury is exalted in the sign of Aquarius. Now, up next, Mercury, after February 10th, this is the last couple of days of January. So in February 10th, beginning on February 10th, until April 17th, if you're a Pisces, pay close attention. From February 10th to April 17th, Mercury is going to be in the sign of Pisces. It's going to be in the sign of Pisces. There you have the yellow symbol is Mercury again, about thoughts and thinking, and this art is a rendition of the constellation Pisces. Mercury is going to be in the sign of Pisces for the next 2 months. And it's got a lot of soul searching and thinking for a lot of Pisces people who are watching the show. Mercury is not a good place for Pisces. Mercury is in its fall, or excuse me, in its detriment for you seasoned astrologers who are watching the show. Know that Mercury does not work well in the sign of Pisces. So it's a lot of soul searching, a lot of adjustments. Be careful what you say. Neptune, which is the ruler of Pisces, is about secrets, and a lot of secrets and a lot of strange things are getting ready to happen. A lot of information that was hidden is getting ready to happen. Pisces people, Mercury's in Pisces once again from February 10th to April 17th. Up next, let's go real quick. We got on February 1st, Mars square Pluto. Mars square Pluto. There's a symbol Mars on the left, squaring, meaning when a planet is 3 signs from another planet squaring Pluto. There's a lot of energy and action on February 1st. I feel a war is going to break out. Some disaster is going to happen. Last but not least, people in the news. People in the news. We're going to talk about Kamala Harris. I think I said her name right. Kamala Harris. October 20th, 1964. She's a Libra with the moon in Aries, and her rising sign is Gemini. You know, I'm not voting for her. You know, I'm leaving her alone. And last but not least, Howard Schultz, who's the former CEO and chairman of Starbucks. He's a Sagittarius, a double Sagittarius, with the sun and moon in Sagittarius and Libra rising. That's about all the time we have for astrology, numerology now. I want to thank my amazing crew, Deetra, and everybody else, new people who are out here. Give you guys a hand. If you want to know more astrology, hit me up. Here's the number on your screen. Peace, love, light, namaste.
Just remember, luck is no such thing. One man succeeds while another man fails. Why is it then, you ask, the stars up above, the planets of light, who controls your very soul? From the beginning of birth and throughout eternity, that's the stars up above.
Just ask them.
Ooh,
Just ask them.
planets of light, who controls your very soul? Ask them why you is so sound and practical, yet Gemini so inconsistent. Ooh, let me tell you a secret I know, known the world over. Is controlled by the stars.
Just ask them.
Ooh, the planets of